Good morning to you. It's Andagirigram with us to take and enjoy Inside Niger for Christ Radio and Television, where your matter now we own. On top of this wonderful Friday, we'll take carry and reach your domot. My name na Princess Aniana, and we go bring you within the inside the front pages of newspapers. But after that one, we'll carry President studio. We will go take the torchlight, the big tourists them inside the news. Like don't Soga Press Studio now, don't do meeting with our security or gas them. You go need to know what them talk about inside the matter. We will also bring you plenty other yarnings them, like some court judgment we concern Ondo State, some weather matter by NiMet, and then plenty other yarnings them inside the matter. But for right now, no go anywhere because we bring to you waiting day inside the front pages of the newspapers. Welcome back. The Punch newspaper named the first paper for we hand this morning, and one report start up there by to say the rate of poverty don't increase to 63% after they come out subsidy. For issue of Glasgow's of terrorist bandits them, President Tinubu don't give carry go, say make them buy new military equipment after he sit down yarn with security join bodies them. That's now the new IGP don't come out now say Egbetokun, I never dreamed of becoming IG. Why that talk they come up waiting they go on, enter for inside the Punch newspaper, you go see as they go down there. States don't they ask say make them do forensic audits of $8.8 billion crude for loan deals. You go see some of the tourists then we follow that one there where you go need to touchlight with your eye. FCCPC say Nigerians, telecommunication companies, energy companies, they exploit past. Say that they cheat country people not be small. Courts don't ban Aiyedatiwa from to drag governorship election in 2028. Just enter inside the Punch newspaper. You go see all of that story and plenty others then. Now the Vanguard. Inside the Vanguard, Nigeria economy goes stand gidigam, no matter the shocks from the US and Iran war. Now Cardoso, that's now Gov CBN, now that one. On 2027, Obi, Atiku, Amechi, they work together to stop APC. Now ADC, yan that one. Soldiers don't collect back Borno community, kill terrorist commander and 19 others inside attack for Yobe State. Ogbonge government don't give carry go to get new military equipment as soldiers the strong hand inside the fight against terrorism. For the Middle East fighting, jacking up of mind continue to increase as price of oil don't reach $100 per barrel. Then you can see plenty small to read and we follow that one for you to take torchlight the full gist. Tinubu, they tell politicians, bow to rule of law on electoral act. Can they defend why in sign that law? He said, I had no choice, no matter what other people them they yarn. Abaribe, Ume, Tambuwal, Ireti Kingibe, 5 other senators don't run, go join ADC. And inside the Senate now, APC get 87 senators, ADC get 9, PDP get 6, NNPP get 1, and NDC get 1. On top whether you qualify or be no qualify, court don't ban Aiyedatiwa from to drag election again in 2028. Lagos police, they partner to make sure the security officers they see where when then they do their work. Enter inside the Vanguard, you go get the full gist of all of that yarns. The Guardian come up, ADC de para, give Tinubu on top the talk, where they say Tinubu talk when he say democracy na game. For the issue of jumping, 9 senators, 12 House of Reps members don't dump their parties, enter another one. Nigeria lose 50% of food to waste as people that will get mountain levels for food matter don't they ginger large-scale farming. For the Hippocratic oaths, they're going for a medical line. They say, see how tiredness, poor accountability, they make medical mistakes to don't they become normal. ICPC don't get carry go to torchlight and they check all the electronic things there where they seize from El-Rufai house. Showore lead free Nnamdi Kanu we no go gree inside Abia. Konde para for white soldiers they show for there. For the Middle East Giaga, we dey monitor prices to fit protect Nigerians. Now, wetin Ogbonge government announce be that court don't stop Aiyedatiwa from to drag another term in 2028. Oil don't price above $100 per barrel, and millions don't turn displaced people as the Middle East palava they get worser and worser. NiMet don't mention Sokoto, Zamfara, Kebbi, and other states as high risk for meningitis disease. Tinubu don't approve, made them buy new military equipment, and also they checklight the strategy where they fight terrorism inside this country. The Daily Sun can come up next. Daily Sun say court don't ban Ondo Governor Aiyedatiwa from to drag election again. FCCPC, they do moves to stop petrol price manipulation. Drama inside Senate as people, more politicians, they pot join other parties them. You go see other tourists will follow that one. For the Middle East Wahala, they say, storms fit to the blow boy, but Nigeria go stand. Now waiting CBN Governor Yan Bidat. Governor Mba reject the claim, say that they charge high taxation for inside Enugu. Tinubu don't approve more equipment for military support. Motorists, people that way they use car, don't they cry, they para as a petrol don't reach 1,400 naira for Lagos, 1,550 naira for Abuja. All of that they inside the Daily Sun newspaper. The Daily Trust can come up next. Say court don't ban Ondo Governor from to drag election again in 2028. Soldiers kill ISWAP commander, 20 other terrorists inside Yobe. Sokoto, Zamfara, Kano, others they list as high-risk states for meningitis. The one where we now they get a light steady, fit today Wester and Wester as gas supply don't drop. ADC don't push PDP come out for second position inside Senate as Tambuwal, Kingibe, 7 others don't port into the ADC. Rainfall don't scatter more than 40 houses away inside Kogi State. Airfares that na the charge for aeroplane fit to increase as aviation fuel don't reach 1,835 naira per liter. 181 Nigeria people now they return back to our country from Libya. The Daily Trust, now you go for see all of that and more. The Daily Independent say our reconciliation not involve say we must support Tinubu. Now waiting PDP, the yarn be that. 6 airlines now they touch light for how they take increase aeroplane money for those Christmas season, and they look whether they go refund the money to customers. Now FCCPC yarn that one. CBN governor don't they talk waiting and waiting. We don't gain from the bold policy shifts them. Senate stop Abaribe from to go join ADC. They won say if he lose in seat, but Ume Kingibe 6 other senators don't go join ADC. Court permit ICPC to torchlight all of the things then when they recover from El-Rufai house. Kebbi, Sokoto, 9 other states list for high-risk states for meningitis. Power plants don't reach only 32% availability as say our grid no stable. NERC now talk that one. ADC asked Tinubu to stop treating governance like say na game. Court don't ban Aiyedatiwa from to drag election again, and they say na term limit be their own reason. PSC promote 13 CPs to AIGs, 17 DCPs to CPs. Enter for the Daily Independent to know what's in all of that they about. The Nigerian Tribune can say, appeal court confirm Oluyede as PDP governorship candidate inside Ekiti State. Nigeria, they far stronger position to take, stand gym, no matter the shocks in the world. Now, what in CBN Governor Yan Bidat. Court don't stop Aiyedatiwa from to drag another term in 2028. Middle East fighting don't scatter fertilizer supply, put food security for risk. Iran new supreme leader don't vow revenge and order made them close the Strait of Hormuz. But FCCPC say we dey monitor how the fuel price take the beat to know if there's anything we fit do for our own country people. Tinubu don't meet service chiefs and IGPs. 9 senators port to ADC. 12 representative members join APC ADC. House of Representatives don't they do moves to know who exactly get Eba Island. Enter all of that inside the Nigerian Tribune, make you forget the full gist. Rounding up the papers today, now the Punch Sports Extra. Punch Sports Extra, say Fenerbahce, they are talking about the failed Lookman transfer. Everywhere now don't come for Moses as Obonge government begin Middle East evacuations. Ejuke returns to training as they ready for the game with Barcelona. Ayenugba they proud as in Sons face off in league match. Galatasaray don dey tight up Shokoto for 130 million euros Osimhen battle. Atletico said they no go sell Alvarez to Barcelona. Arsenal they find Lukeba for 60 million pounds. The exclusive interview now on Vincent Inyama and they can share in unforgettable moment with Onigbinde. Dembele agent don't meet City chief. United they think to sign Nico. Korea beat the Tigers 77-60 inside World Cup qualifiers as Paul no go get any boxing or opportunity to fight until 2027 after the jaw-breaking punch with Joshua punch him. And here now we'll take close mouth on top sharp. Now we'll take close mouth on top front pages of newspapers for today. But make it a day with us next week, Monday, for another wonderful edition. But for now, try make you get as many of these papers then where you go feed, read, where you go feed, touchlight, get the full gist, they informed so that your own no go lost. Right now, the big stories them, they come up next inside the program. Welcome back. Yes, so you're still there on Top Christ Said Radio and Television, where your matter now we own inside Niger. Now be the name of the program, and we hope say you did with us for Facebook, you did with us for YouTube live. Take the enjoy waiting we did do, and if as they go for at Christ Said Radio TV, you can one yarn the color of your belly to join the conversation. Just enter the comment section of the live videos, make you yarn the color of your belly, or you reach out to us on top our WhatsApp for 0906 891 8345. Once again, our WhatsApp now 0906 891 8345. You also fit to touchlight all of our other social media handles like X, Instagram, and even TikTok. We dey at Christ Said Radio TV. And for our website now www.christsaidradioandtv.com. Now, inside the studio with me this morning, I get Kola Wole Omoni. Kola, good morning.
Good morning, Princess.
How you did today?
I'm fine.
Thank you for joining us this Friday. Now, Oga Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa, been lead, the service chiefs then, plus even the new IGP to waka go see Oga President Bola Ahmed Tinubu yesterday will be Thursday. And according to his talk, he say this meeting, they carry him there to go tell Oga President exactly what be the true situation of things. In short, even come talk and say it was necessary to ensure the president get the correct information about what they go on. Say media interpretation sometimes they give the full picture. But at the end of the meeting, Oga Musa say president give them commitment to advancing the fight against terrorism, check like their matter, and give carry go to get some new, fresh tier-rubber military equipment, even though you no talk what exactly they say made them get. So how do you see this?
Yeah, it's a good move that we are hearing from them again. The only worrisome situation there be say this meeting no be final solution until we see some of those actions being taken. And if they take the action, it still not translate to results like we dey always talk. These people, they try. Sincerely speaking, if you understand the situation of Nigeria, if you check the reality of family members of how many soldiers we don't die, where their family members, nothing for them, where they don't remember them. Anybody, in fact, if you no carry gun, you still call yourself a soldier. Say you dey fight for the cause of this country. May then give kudos to them. It's no easy. Because many challenges there. Some, they no fit talk am until they come out from service. If they won't come out, then we talk, say, oh, this one they fear. Why you dey retire? Why you dey resign? And stuff. Issues there. So we need to commend our soldiers, our security guys generally. The only problem where would they get most occasions that say they get people where they sabotage the entire activities where they do. For instance, nobody go talk say regardless of situation, maybe then they killing commanding officers. And that is the current narrative right now, because these people know say the moment where they achieve that one, then they had more gain and people go know, so okay, they are still fully in charge. So we need to appreciate their efforts, no doubt about that. The unfortunate part of the situation mainly no be the problem of soldiers. Now people where they coordinate their activities, including the fact, okay, now them they always get giant budget every year, but we don't know the level of release, because even if journalists want touchlight, then we talk in a national security. So if Oga Presido is giving approval, say may then go buy more equipment, I want to believe say it already dey inside their budget before the fit talks, okay, go ahead. And again, I know one may be like say, okay, when we don't lose plenty big soldiers or many Nigerians before this, okay, go ahead. Can this thing just happen seamlessly as they plan now? I have budget of this year to buy this, to buy this, to buy this. Ministry of Finance release after memo is being submitted to the presidency, approval is given, release immediately and let it be bought immediately. Because this story where we hear today now, they may drag it till next year. They still no make procurement. You know the bureaucracy where they always they involved. But to at least calm the situation down, they say, oh, Oga President, don't approve this, don't approve that. The procurement process itself, they want to follow normal due process or procurement process. You know, say, no be one day activity. If they want to fast track it, they still know what to do. They may carry this approval now, go meet Ministry of Finance. Eventually, the ministry go talk, say, the person will give approval, no say money, no day for grand, oh. Plenty people there on the queue, oh. And in the course of all this conversation, plenty people too, they die for bush. They die for villages. So, beyond approval, release of funds, swinging into action immediately, making procurement, and buying some of this equipment where they no mention now, the one way go fit address the current situation where we find ourselves. And again, be more tactical in a situation whereby even see this thing where we they buy, no go end up in the hands of the bad guys, the terrorists. Because we've seen video how they carry uniform of the people where they keep, they wear out for their children. We've seen videos how they carry all our military equipment they use. After they finish them, they recover their weapons and they start using it against us again. So they have to be strategic. Where they need to buy bicycle, maybe they no go, they buy machine gun. So these are the kind of things which I know that they even know more than we do, but just let everything work seamlessly, not until when we hear, say, oh, the situation don't bad though, before we remember, say, one particular stuff, the inside budget that we need to get approval for. this approval now, it may not be 2026 budget. It may not be 2025 budget. It may be 2024 budget that we are just getting the approval right now. The release of that fund may not happen in 2026. So if you understand some of these challenges, now this thing where they talk right now, many of these oga no dey gree come out to come talk so that they no go lose their seat. But when they become formal, they will now be making revelation of how plenty things not allow them to do their job as expected. So if Oga Presido the talk say is committed to fight insurgency to end this security in Nigeria, this na the kind of follow-up way he need to do, not to just give approval to go sleep. Find out the release of fund, the procurement, and how these people they use this equipment against the terrorists.
Okay, but still on still, if you remember Ngoshe, that community for inside Goza, where they've been go pack women, pack children, and it also they inside the news say our soldiers don't tell those community make them calm down. And yesterday will be Thursday, they even go there, they say they kill a ISWAP commander and about 19 other terrorists them for that community. So we should also allow that.
Yes. It's a good move, but like they always talk yesterday, we say, okay, if we say we kill, kudos to the people that are doing the job. It's not easy. But don't let us be hearing the fact that these people, they kill Nigerians more than they kill them. Because if it is that way, the most unfortunate part of it is that they can easily recruit faster than federal government. So if they are now killing more than the way you claim to kill them, they get capacity to recruit more people. Because of what? Religion, poverty, and education. We know they for the people where then they easily they vulnerable to get into their camp. So if federal government they struggle to get 10,000 security guys on board and then they drag them for a whole year, they will not achieve it. But these people, they can be able to recruit 1,000 in a day. The one where all these three factors where I talk no work for, then go conscript the person, say, by fire, by force, come join us. And the moment the person join them, they brainwash them into go just be like, okay, this is a normal way of life. So in all these factors, let us hear that they are not killing Nigerians like the way you are killing them. Let us hear that, okay, you even block the sources of them being recruited. How can you block it? Educate people more. Pump more money on education. Pump more money on equipment. Pump more money on how to fight poverty. So that somebody will not see 10,000 and they use and flash them. He carry gun. They go train them. He start to kill people. So these are the things that they really need to do before we can say, okay, we want to have relative peace in the country.
Okay, now, but recently, like in the last 2-3 days now, especially retired General Christopher has been there. He first come talking, do meeting with Stabby Chiefs, talk like now again, don't they talk about, the meeting with the Presido. All this, their talk, is it what we want? Or if they're not talking, we will still say they're not talking, even though we are not really see this talk now, what they talk, is it giving us more confidence?
It can give. Because it is late before they start talking.
Okay, so what do we expect from them?
The result will give whatever. For instance, I've been telling you, see, when they appoint the minister that time, you see the way people been they commend them. At a point, the situation calmed down.
Yes.
The minister himself now, they talk, say now because of Ramadan. These people believe, say, if they kill during Ramadan, on behalf of God, paradise, straight. So, if that's not the case, you need to check the factors when you go make it possible within that period. If not the experience, when they always get every year. But personally, me, I don't want to believe that. Because sometimes today, they even believe, say, okay, make we cease fire during Ramadan. And we don't need to witness it the way we did do this time around. So, I no one believe that. If to say now every year we have this kind of situation, I go say, okay, it's making sense. But relatively, now during this Ramadan before, we didn't even see that ceasefire. So if it's now saying now Ramadan be the factor now, I don't want to believe. But if he may know better because they are doing the job, we will analyzing what they do. But coming back to what you talk right now, the talking is no longer issue in Nigeria. We no want talk again. We want action that will translate to result. I will believe in what is working than what you assure me that will work. And I don't even know how soon this thing where they talk will work. So what is the essence of talk where they talk where people don't believe in you? Because the trust deficit is there. People don't believe them again. So better do the right thing. Reduce the statistics. Okay, now 100 that they kidnap before every month. It don't reduce to 50. Then they launch 100 attacks before. It don't reduce to 40. With that, people, that confidence, it will be restored. But now do the talk. People don't believe in it anymore until they see that action being taken.
Nigerians just want action, not be talk. Yes, they don't do meet with Oga Presido. Yes, Oga Presido don't give carry go say make them get fresh military equipment. Now here we still did last year where Oga Presido say make them collect more people for work inside police, inside army. Today we never see anything. We been get they've been there for newspaper. They thought say on Monday now go start to recruit for different
recruitment states. Every time they postpone it today, they do this. They are doing screening tomorrow and stuff. Why these guys informal recruitment daily? They are doing it every day. And you say you want to win your enemies.
And you say you want to win your enemies. We say they wait to see more action than words from the place of our service chiefs for our president, and we hope so we will get there. Now, coming into some politics, the Senate yesterday is like now one of the highest form of voting where they don't see that as 9 senators. If we had Seriake Dixon where they reading letter to, let's say about 10 senators yesterday, officially come out from their parties. They say from ABGA, LP, PDP, and most of them moved to ADC. In short, ADC now don't displace PDP as the main minority party inside the Senate. Now ADC now even be minority opposition now with 9 senators. But as all of that party, Tambuwal, Kingibe, Abaribe, now them be the popular ones. So there's Unwoye, and plenty others shall we also go. But when it reached for Abaribe time, it was now a big issue because they say now Deputy Speaker Barau Jibril first raised the point, say, so Oga Senate President, you be say make I look all this letter, I look am. All of the rest they give their reason, which we can, work with, you can agree. But say you see this Abaribe own, he did not give reason. And to the best of our knowledge, just like you always talk, Kola, they say if there is palaver inside the party, that's when you can leave. Now I said to the best of our knowledge, Abga no get any palaver. So why is this brother leaving the party? They say then they call Luka now in Senate gospel can say, to Abaribe, you don't hear now. Oh yeah, talk yo. So now the man say since September last year, now Abga don't expel me. And I have to belong to a party to be able to come back. And that's now why I did do this. I can even show you the expel letter. Now, the argument shall still plenty. In the end, they can't give 1 week. Either make you withdraw the one say want to leave the party, or make you actually show evidence of say they don't really expel them before they will know what next. So, does it mean, say, Abaribe have not been any political party since September last year and they no talk?
Now, one of the things we've been discussed here yesterday with that number one, all this jumpology now for their own interest, for their own political survival. How I want to survive next election where they come on board. And I think maybe they no allow them because I did not hear say Abgas expel. They not even suspend her before they expel them. Yes. So we no hear that one. I don't know whether it did true or not. You understand? So if not true, say they don't expel them, I no protest them. It just they partyless. It means say that action alone, you understand, supposed to even get consequence. You understand? But now we in talks, okay, they don't already expel them. And if they have got to know counter that statement, because by now, between that yesterday and now, we're supposed to have heard from Abga saying a lie. We no expel you, you still be our member, and what have you. So if that one no happen, I think they will eventually consider him. Because it can't be partyless. he go need to belong to a particular political party. So if there is no issue inside APGA, I don't know wetin happen at his own local politics where they take expel am. So we'll be waiting to hear his further response. But others we don't already jump to ADC, then get reason why some of them be they jump. For instance, anybody where they come from Labour Party, then go tell you say issues there, and we all agree with that. Anybody where they come from PDP, they will say issues there, we all agree with that. Beyond that, the ADC where they go to, let's see how they go be able to at least jump out of the traumatic stage of their growth right now. Where is this place I'm talking about? During primary election. If they can be able to survive that stage. In fact, the main headache of opposition now and the ruling party right now, now make we just watch. In fact, if they have any another assignment where then they do now, the way they sabi do the assignment, well, now to not to make sure say their primary work out well, they remain united after that primary. But if they can be able to remain united after primary, then we are good to go for that kind of context that we are expecting, like we've been witnessing in 2023. Keenly contested in 2023, 6 million, 8 million, they close to each other. But if ADC cannot get it right to put the right person, we appear to be like, say, is he there for people's side right now? Yes. Especially the Gen Zs. It go hard. Me, I don't lie you. And who are we talking about? Now, Peter Obi.
So if I get it, first of all, before I come back to that one, what will be the fate of Senator Enyinnaya Abaribe right now?
No, he no get issues. He don't already get the mandate, and he's there, and nobody is recalling him, right? Yeah. Nobody is recalling him. His constituent not to say they don't like him. He may get issue with his political party, so it's good to go. He can continue with what he's doing.
But like partyless, right now?
He can't be partyless. That's why he's saying he won't jump to ADC. So eventually they will consider him. Like I've been talk, if APGA can't tie him to say, we no expect you to lie, they lie. Good and fine, they may not allow him to jump to ADC. But if nobody talk, it means say they don't already agree, because then to see what he talk yesterday live. It means say they agree with what he be they claim. Then they will allow him to go. And he maintain his mandate, he remain on his seat until 2027.
So no consequence for the fact that since September up until now, you just keep quiet on where it is?
No consequence.
Is it that our law no give consequence, or it's just Nigeria factor?
The law, no, I'm not too sure whether there is a provision where talk say the moment where your party expel you, then you have to forfeit your seat, day. Because it's still the same condition what they tell you before, say, if you want jump, you're not supposed to jump with your mandate. But the provision of the law say you can port if there are issues, and for you to be expelled, it means say you don't get issues too with your party. So it may still hide under that condition for him to be able to do whatever he wishes to do.
Okay. Now coming to the thing that we dey talk, ADC with the way they are going, from your, what you they see, do you see them as like a major opposition party right now?
I can't see them now. Again,
okay, with the fact that people they port, okay, even with the fact say they also follow for who they port enter, you still not make
I can't see them as major opposition until after their primaries. Others may see them like that. Do you know why? There's no difference between or among all of them. Regardless of their political party, the ruling, the opposition, the PDP, ADC, Labour Party, all of them, they are all politicians that they have the same DNA. Only nomenclature, names, now differentiate all of them. You understand? But some people will still prefer a lesser devil. Or the people where they keep up, say, okay, it be like, say. And if you want to check almost all of them, the person will never take national assignment among all of them. I think Peter Obi is among the few who never take national assignment. Amechi don't take them, Atiku don't take them, El-Rufai don't take them. You can count them, endless number like that. Only Obi, for now, among the main guys that are trooping into that political party. Even Konkoso, then the project, say whether he go fit join them. He don't take national assignment. I think 2 times a minister. You understand? So if you check that one, it's still a bit easier. And for the fact, say, if you want to ask any Gen Zs now, especially from the southern part of the country, say, now who go be their right choice next year election? If they do sampling, random sampling, many of them will relate with Peter Obi than others. Age factor, many of them will relate with Peter Obi than others. Exposure, they will relate. Experience, others go to say, okay, the likes of Atiku and stuff get more experience, but person will still get strength to say, okay, or will still they relate, that can still relate between Gen Zs and the adult and the old. I think we can give it to him. I'm not hyping him.
Yeah.
I have no whatever with this guy.
Yes.
But if you check the body language of many Nigerians right now, I think he's the only candidate that we can say, okay, these people are fully ready. The only factor where Atiku they always hide under be say, I'm from the north. We get more numbers. We get more population. Don't forget, Buhari gets bigger platform in the north than that of Atiku. He did it 3 times. He did not get it until he got the endorsement from the south. You understand? So, if the way many of the northern politicians, the gladiators are trooping to ADC right now, and for the fact, say, okay, the zoning arrangement, we know the inside paper, we then they only call gentleman arrangement, we be say they know say na 8 years they want make them they do. South still need more 4 years to complete their 8 years. So everything where they're supposed to use to counter the current party right now, now Peter will be factor, sincerely speaking.
Okay, just 2 questions. Now, Tambuwal don't go join. Do you see it as like a boost for them? That now, and then 2, if we they look, say, who you think say go be like a candidate and a running mate, will go resonate with the people?
Okay, if they pick the likes of, I'm sure Atiku no go won't go for running mate because he has done it
But
before.
do you think he go also relax and let them have this
no
one? Then
think.
maybe
Now, where
next,
the problem
maybe
dey?
2030, does this still have
No,
hope?
I know he has till 100 years he can contest. There's no benchmark. The constitution no talk say the moment you reach a certain age, you are not supposed to contest. It now depends on who won't vote you to know whether an old person you won't vote for or younger person now you won't vote for. So he can contest at any time. But to anybody they will say, it be like say if he miss this time around, may just forget about him. After 30 years of contesting for that particular position. So if we're talking about the likes of Tambuwal, we go join and stuff like that, it's normal jumping. Because Tambuwal also contested.
True.
In 2022, 2023, when they won't contest for election, he been contest for presidential candidate under PDP. Eventually,
Primaries,
after he don't already spend more money, he said make them support him brother. That time, they follow Atiku. The reason why the likes of a Wiki lost that particular ticket that time. If now that kind of mission they won't go do right now, if all of them now, because they may eventually still do that, okay, we have more delegates. Or now the way they move on talk, so they no go do direct this thing, primary. You understand? You know what it means. But if they want to gang up again to say another candidate, now he must emerge. The same problem where PDP been get that time, they may eventually still get them. Because it's still there in the mindset of many Nigerians saying that 8 years, each region could they rotate. That one did there. That factor could work for B better than the northern candidate.
Okay, so if they pick say Obi and Tambuwal now to be mates, like to hold the ticket, do you think that one will enter people's mind where?
It go enter because people still see, people hardly have issue with Tambuwal, even in the north too. Yes. He appears to also be a gentleman and people respect him very well. And for the fact say him and Atiku na padi, maybe if he emerges as vice presidential candidate, Atiku can support him based on what he to do for Atiku to win primary election the other time. But the truth of the matter is that they just need a southern presidential candidate. And if they want to check it right now, if they don't want to lose any votes, if they say they are going for a southern presidential candidate, that one alone has narrowed down the number of people we want contest. But because of Atiku factor, they may not want to go towards that direction and say they want to leave it open. If they leave it open, let it be formality. Let the right person where they know say if he push for that contest follow, because whether we like it or not, religious factor will still come to play. The moment where they fly at Obi, many Christians too will still use that religious sentiment to say, okay, we want to follow Obi. Then people wey don dey push for Igbo presidency for years, then too go use that sentiment to say massively, we want to vote. But if you check it, any other factor, say you push for another presidential candidate, all these people, they forget about it. And whether we like it or not, if you say, oh, Northern go deal with Tinubu, Northern go do this, Northern go do that, e get plenty people too where they don't feed them, even beyond, longer than their throat, that they cannot do otherwise than to make sure that Tinubu win at all costs in the north too. These guys too, they don't go sleep. The only way you can counter it very well is this OP factor. And again, not to be channeling their energy only on the number of people who go vote for Obi. Rather, they should strategize on how they go know, say, even if you intend to win, to rig the election, maybe with 100 votes, make sure, say, you reduce them to like maybe 20%. Waiting be the strategy where una go use to make sure, say, this election, they no rig am. They need to even do more on that.
That's the ADC.
The ADC, yes. They need to strategize more on that. And I will remind you, APC had control room like INEC office when they got the mandate from PDP in 2015. Like INEC office, they had a control room being monitored and coordinated by Lai Mohammed. Then, all this, we no go transfer result, we no go do this thing. As their party agent nationwide getting the result, they are transferring it to them. They are doing the counting, showing it to Nigeria. That's now one of the strategies that worked for them. Then, that was so difficult for INEC to say no to the election result. So, it may not work this time around. The ruling party may be using some other factor to outsmart them, but waiting be the unique strategy where they want bring on board to counter rigging of election. That one too supposed to be, because if ruling parties don't try everything, they know say Obi factor come to play, every other thing no green work. The next thing go be, in case of incasity, plan B, I won't take rig this election. So if ruling party is working for plan B, let them to have plan C of how go there possible before they can say, okay, we are good to go.
Call our lady political strategies. So when I need to get ADC, I'm giving you my girl, if he can give you a lot of advice. Thank you so much, Call. I really don't learn a lot from your talk today. But time no be with friend. Moving on. Federal High Court for inside Akure, Ondo State Capital on Thursday don't give a judgment to say Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa of Ondo State no dey qualify to drag election again in 2028. On to say he don't finish the term of the last governor Akeredolu.
Yeah.
Then he now just doing his own, and somebody can't carry and go court. Say, they just you. But when in the react to the, he said, please, this thing is too early. I been just last year. Now I enter inside the chair. I know they look 2028 for now. I don't have it in mind. I just want to work and give the people whatever they need. But once again, this matter don't still come out on this eligibility, qualify of somebody. I remember even when they took say Jonathan fit to come back. Some people also saying it, say, hey, if fit not fit come back because he already don't do, I think is it 6 or 7 years. And if you can't do another 4 years, it go past the 8 years where our law talk. Speak to this.
Yeah, the law don't make it clear. Say, if you want to interpret the constitution, it's left for judges to interpret anyway. Our lawmakers go make law, the judiciary go interpret. But if you want to check the provision of the constitution, I think section 137, thereabout.
Yes, 137, subsection 3.
Okay, don't already make it clear. Say, you can't be sworn in for a particular position more than 2 times. It was so clear, no any ambiguity there. So if they are not reviewing that particular portion of the constitution, it go hard the likes of Aiyedatiwa and Jonathan to return. Because it was so clear. Say, number one, you were sworn in the first time, even though it was last lap of the tenure of your Oga, 1 year that time. You now return, you won the election, you were sworn in again. So the version is not even talking, the section is not talking about the duration of years that you are spending.
Okay,
It's just condition. Two times.
So it doesn't matter if it was even 3, if it was 1 year and 4 years,
or
but
4
as long as they swear you in 2 times.
So just imagine now, say now 1 year now I carry the do. If you want to also check it, the reason why I know to differ. If Constitution talks say you have maximum years of 8 years to be a governor, a president, or whatever the case may be, just imagine saying that just 1 month. By implication now I carry the do when die. They can't swear you in.
Okay.
You can't spend 3 years, 11 months. You can't win election again. You can't say because now tenure of Akeredolu, now you finish. So it shouldn't be discretional. When the Constitution don't already make it clear, you for just leave that tenure, make you not allow them to swear you in.
Okay, so who for consider do the work?
They wanted to impeach him that time. Did you forget the drama?
The Aiyedatiwa.
You understand? So if you had it in mind and you know that people really, because you rose through that particular platform, on your own neutral ground, you might not be able to win election in Ondo State, especially with the condition of how you take even a match, with the impression of the family say you have been wishing your principal say make him die, even though he has always been denying it. But this not the impression of Akeredolu camp. Say, he don't they wish may your God die, make him take over. And at a point, Oga even prophesy, say, now you go take over from me.
True.
You understand? True. So if you check all those narratives, because the eyes of the Constitution, if you talk, say, oh, no be just 1 year, now you do now. Now you won't do another 4 years, may just do another. It will now be 9 years as against 8 years. So by implication, tomorrow, if they allow it to happen, tomorrow, if it is just 1 week, somebody do when he die, when he in vice or in deputy, finish that particular tenure, go to say na your got tenure, now he finish. He won't start his own afresh. Before you know it, we'll be having a governor or a president that will be doing close to 12 years if they eventually win that particular election. So since there's no any ambiguity, the Constitution don't already talk how it's supposed to be. Say now 2 times you have the opportunity to be sworn in. After that, you have no business with that particular position again. So the energy where they're supposed to push now, should we review it and put some certain conditions? Say, okay, oh, if the person, if you know pass 1 year, we still feel pardon now, which I believe nobody want to subscribe to that. So if you don't already foresee this one for front that time, you for just let them impeach you or whatever, so that you know that you can go out of that government house and you will win election freely and you do 8 years. It wouldn't have. It wouldn't. Because when you are in charge, you know you are privileged to so many opportunities for you to be emerged as winner. You have the state resources. You have the structure, the political structure, and many other factors like that. So you now rode on that. You won that particular election. You are now pushing, because I saw him live when they asked him, when a journalist been asking him last night, say, okay, on your own, waiting be your view. And for him to say, may they allow to work, na lie. He get out for mind to the contest. He said, let for him, say, Constitution make it clear, say, he can contest again, the 3rd time. He can be sworn in 3rd time and so. And the journalist now read that particular section of the Constitution to him. Unfortunately, no any convincing point in his response. So if you check it, is it that him and Jonathan just forget? And Jonathan said, now people, they always project, say, one come by one. He know to get time for that. True. But in his own case, from his body language, he want to return after this particular tenure. And Constitution no give that provision, say he is supposed to do that.
But with, so meaning with the way they see now, he might go to appeal court. And
definitely,
maybe to
from his body
court
language yesterday,
matter.
he will appeal the case. And it might likely reach a Supreme Court before they eventually finalize it. Again, let us wait for the interpretation of a Supreme Court.
Make we wait for how the matter go. But as it be right now, Federal High Court inside Akure don't talk, say Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa no get the qualification to drag election again in 2028. Sake of say, they've been swear him in December 2023 to finish Akeredolu time, and then they also swear him in 2025 after he win their election for 2024. Make we see as that one go, and we go definitely update you. Now, finally, make we talk about weather. I've been seeing a report where already they say Abuja people, it be like say that they complain. Yesterday, heavy breeze blow some place now rain even fall. But still people they say, not even stop this heat. But right about now, NiMet will be the Nigeria Meteorological Agency. The job body where they talk about weather, don't come out now, give a public health alert. They mention 11 states for inside the deep north. They mention states like Sokoto, Zamfara, Kebbi, Katsina, Jigawa, Adamawa, Gombe, Bauchi, Yobe, and Borno. Say, I beg, make them shine eye, make them dey very careful, because that meningitis disease, where if you make neck stiff and heat, now they say really they cause am. Say that one, those people they risk of it. Because they're the ones that wait there for North Central, people like us now wait there Abuja. We there for like middle alerts. Make we self they careful, make we self they, know what thing they go on. While places them in the south like Plateau or your Cross River, Edo, Ekiti, and Enugu, those ones now the low areas where they risk of this. But this weather where we even do so. What do you get to tell country people about it, and what should we do to even make sure say we survive them?
Yeah, it's not new in any way. We always experience this kind of situation at this period, especially when they never start to dey fall frequently.
But and
again,
like
climate change is also contributing to what will be the witness. Normally, whenever the first rain fall, say one been fall recently. I know even spread all over.
Yes.
Because it not even reach my area. You understand? And
but
whenever
one of yesterday, you reach your area.
It no reach.
But breeze
everywhere.
Oh boy.
So when you see that kind of situation, now one of the implications of climate change will be in the top of that, because many of the way the things they show face is that rain, is that heat, they normal like the way it used to be before now. So people will need to take some of those precautionary measures to make sure, say, okay, they are living in a highly ventilated area where we say heat no go too much. And if they are running away from heat inside their houses, maybe they no go meet a snake outside too, because it gets some people too will go like to they sleep outside because of the situation right now. The same way snake too, they try to come out inside bush to get better breeze. So they need to be conscious of that too. But we know saying at this time now meningitis they always attack in the country. So and the best way of doing it is to avoid it. So anything will go make you to avoid it. Go get some houses in rural areas where we say their windows is more of the size of toilet window. Where breeze no they too blow like that. So that kind of locations, they need to know what to do, either to be bathing frequently between the night and to the morning.
No lights,
you understand? Lights, day. So we have many things to contend with in the country. So they just need to do that to make sure, especially children, then they always fall victim of this meningitis during this period. So the parents should be watchful and know what to do to make sure say they avoid it. Anybody will get small money, at least if they get this rechargeable fan, you understand, if you work for like maybe 3-4 hours, if they charge them in the afternoon, they can use it, because it's just the heat used to be highly intensive between 10 and around that kind 2-3 o'clock. Around 4 o'clock, the situation will calm down again. So they just need to be conscious of each weather this time around to avoid that kind of a disease. And if they notice any strange thing, they quickly approach a nearest hospital.
Okay, so you don't hear caller talk and even NiMet saying that children and young adults, people where they live for overcrowded places, people now were exposed to dry, dusty environments, and people then where their immune system not too strong. Saying that them they more at risk. Now they say the early sign to take note, say you they get something like meningitis. Now that you go just sit down your own, then wham, serious fever where you no expect. Say high fever once go just attack you. You go dey get serious headache, your neck go stiff, or you go dey feel like say you want to vomit. Even if light shine like this, your eye, you go enter your brain. Say this na most of the things them where you go take quickly rush. Now you say for you to reduce the risk of this meningitis, I beg, get vaccinated, then get meningitis vaccine. Try make you go collect am. Try make your children collect am. They do good hygiene, steady washing hand. Right from time, they always tell us, this washing of hand, very, very important. As you just enter anywhere, wash your hand. Avoid where people for gather too much. Make sure, say, no matter how the window small, they always open them. Get net, open your window, open your door, so that even the small breeze where they come from outside, may they see your house enter, make you safe, they see the one they come out from your house. Schools, public places, get good ventilation. And like caller talk, immediately you notice anything, I beg, try get early medical care. Also, they say there should continue to be community health awareness campaign. You get following public health guidance, they informed, so that if you protect both yourself, your family, and the whole community at large. Callers, I let you go. Final words for today and for this week. In short, if you speak to everything we don't do this week.
Hey, that one go out though. I think security, they always stop the entire discussion what would they do. For now, we are hoping that to not be the case in the nearest future. So we are hoping that all the procurement where they talk approval where they get, we take action on them for them to be able to at least get that result what they talk about. And again, the attention of government should not be more on that kinetic approach. Oh, then shoot us, make we to go counter them and shoot them. Some of these drivers of insecurities, they need to work on it. And at the one where they know where they cause major problem be that. For instance, now I've been the series so report where they talk say poverty rate don't jump to 63% after removal of subsidy. The same people will jump into that statistics can easily be convinced to say, okay, come and carry gun to take yourself out of it again. Even though you no go come out from there and you will get more issues, but that will no concern them. So government need to do more on that. If you go and check budget on education right now, it may huge in the budget itself, even though not as the one within the program budget for gun and what have you. But in reality of releasing some of these things to do some certain interventions to work out well.
If you even remember, even for news then we will carry yesterday, even the United Nations, their organ come out now to say from their calculation, say that they use like 30 times of what they're supposed to take come up people for poverty, take the do military, say around the world, the amount $9 trillion. And
WHO been they talk about
WHO, God bless you. Say now them they use that one now for military, for fighting, for war. Meanwhile,
and they need $200 billion
to take on top of you get.
So if you check that narrative, you go know say what the entire world is spending on insecurity is huge. Sometimes if the one we not supposed to be, we go use our hand, go touch him like almighty Trump now. We go bomb Iran, and before you know it, the situation turn katakata to the entire world. Waiting supposed to be only business, be turned to the entire world business. So if you check some of those indicators, and people where they foment this trouble, the earth structure, they catch for their place. Education, intact. Poverty, day. And even if you no get job, then get some certain package for you, we go they manage you. We no go make somebody to easily convince you, say, oh yeah, come and carry gun. All those things, they intact for them over there. But here, now zero. So they need to focus more attention on that. And to achieve that, not the current situation whereby we never finish implementing capital project inside 2024 budget. With that, he go add. So they need to change the narrative.
The government need to change the narrative. Say arrange security and plenty other things. Them go they work. May them work poverty. May them work education. May them work security. And we will see a better Nigeria. We hope say our leaders then they hear us and they try to do all what we don't ask for. And thank you, Kolawole Omoni, for this week.
Thank you for
hopefully I get to enjoy you next week again.
So.
Anyway, and thank you so much, Nigeria. So you did with us all through this week for all of the better program we carry on give you from our news to our programs them. And then you keep continue to enjoy all of this and many more for all our social media and those with the TikTok, with the Instagram, with the X, with the YouTube, with the Facebook, all at Christ Said Radio TV. Or you just type our website www.christsaidradioandtv.com and you go see our reports, you go see our videos, you go see our posts, and not just watch, like, subscribe to the channels, share these posts them, and also add your comments for anyone will be say touch you. Make a date with us next week again for other wonderful programs then on Christ Said Radio and TV. My name na Princess Anyana. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. Thank you so much, sir.